so long it's like alchemy.
First of two matchups in Shenzhen, China for the Warriors and Wolves. And anybody that watched that first preseason game knows Steph was playing at half speed, the top-selling jersey in China. Look at him pause like he said something suspect, finds Clay in the corner, and the Splash Brothers were off to an early start. It was like a 16-5 run. Minnesota would get their bearings under them. And you see Draymond in rhythm. Look at him dip the hip, step into the shot. That's the key for Draymond. He's got to step into the shot, knocks that one down. But Cat, look at him command the double team. Jimmy Butler, only 6 shot attempts, but got it done at the free throw line. And then Taj Gibson is a nice addition, I think, overlooked for this Minnesota team. Someone Tibbs is starting and allowing to shoot the corner three. KD had it going all night, 20 points in about 20 minutes, hitting it from everywhere. He and Wiggins had a nice little duo. Look at him go coast to coast. Finished with the right hand on the left side. And look at him here on Wiggins. I'm going to give Wiggins credit, though. He had 16 points as well, and he showed some offensive prowess, but no signs of being able to slow KD down. Now, in the fourth quarter, you had an out-of-shape Omari Caspi and Nick Young, as well as some guys that are not going to make the roster against Minnesota. You see Tyus Jones, looks like he's going to be their backup point guard. Nice add of Duke. Little, but I liked his tenacity at Duke. And you see Looney in there. I don't think Looney's going to make the roster, y'all. I really don't. But Minnesota, it was their official second unit. You see Muhammad, and then look at Gorgie Zhang even shooting the three in the corner. So that's a credit to Tibbs to evolving and allowing these bigs to shoot the three. But it was, guys that weren't going to make the roster, and Minnesota pulled away. All right, y'all, so as you can see, some of these clips are going to be short. So after the game, I'm going to give you a little more breakdown, a little more thought, because I need more time. Alchemy, I'm in depth with it. So this was the second preseason game. The first one, they came out super slow, playing about half speed, and it really showed it was ugly. Denver ran all over them. Minnesota, so in the beginning of this game, Minnesota, they kind of, Golden State kind of flexed their muscle. They were like, all right, look, we still got it, Steph. Like I said, very popular in China, obviously Clay. The Warriors are just the most popular team. So they came out on like a 16-4, run and looked nice, but credit to Minnesota. They contained things. They kind of Thibodeau style. They grinded through. And then, like I said, their second unit pulled away in the final, 8 minutes of the game when we had some non-NBAers out on the floor. Couple takeaways. Iguodala, they're really easing him in. Remember, there's only 4 preseason games before the regular season this year. So the normal guys playing heavier minutes, around 20 minutes a night. Iguodala only played 11. He looked fine. Nick Young and Omri Caspi are both out of shape. They're both carrying 10 or 15 pounds. Nick Young took a nasty spill on his tailbone/hip. I wouldn't be surprised if he had to sit the rest of the preseason. I think they're going to fit in, but I think they need to get in shape. I think Kevon Looney is not going to make this roster. I don't know, the capologists and the people that crunch all that stuff. Maybe he's already guaranteed, but from what I see, I think Looney is done. They said he's lost a ton of weight. He looks thin. He still moves like he's stuck in mud. So I think Looney is done. What else? Clay looks like he's in incredible shape. I know we all heard about China Clay and the partying, so I expected him maybe to come into camp out of shape. That's not the case. He looks leaner, and he looks like more confident off the bounce, off the dribble. And Steph and KD are Steph and KD, man. So there's going to be another early game in China against Minnesota, like Sunday. So late Sunday evening, I'll get that to y'all. I think that it's important to get one of these because why? I think Minnesota is a team we could potentially see in the playoffs. And whether it's preseason or not, you don't want to give them that psychological advantage of getting these 2 games in China. Very interesting matchups. I think Jimmy Butler and Klay Thompson know each other very well from Team USA, and that's a fun matchup. Jimmy, didn't really look for his offense in that one. And then for whatever reason, Zaza guards Karl Anthony Towns very well. He's just very physical with them and strong. And Towns, still more of a finesse guy at this point. Zaza does very well with him. And then you've got the Curry-Teague matchup where Curry, one of Curry's Achilles heels is the quicker penetrating guards in the league. And Jeff Teague is one of those guys. It remains to be seen if he can consistently spread the floor for them. But Curry did well keeping him in front. So this is a potential playoff matchup. I think it's important we make we make a statement Sunday. Now, if y'all want this extended clip, y'all know where to go. My Patreon, what's the NBA season? 8 months? 8 months of the year? $8 a year. You'll get 8-9-minute clips where you get that full Alchemy coverage. In fact, go to Overtime and check out a sample of this game and see what extras you get. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm out, y'all.